we're gonna fill out the elements of plot, but we're gonna do it out loud. So do you wanna, before we start, review what each section is, or do you feel confident?
I feel confident.
Okay, good. All right, and remember, you can absolutely use your book and like go through it if you need to, if you need to remember about different parts, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so exposition. What happened in that? What was the exposition of this story?
John and Rebecca. Those are the characters. The setting is a ski resort.
Nice, good. And how about the beginning incident? What's going on?
Asthma attack.
Okay, so there's an asthma attack, okay. And they're like kind of, remember that for exposition, we have characters and settings, which is awesome. But then exposition is always gonna be like right at the beginning. And I would say for the beginning incident, I would say something like Rebecca and John are practicing snowboarding, something like that. Does that make sense?
All right.
Okay. All right. So rising action. What's the rising action in this story? Can you shut that for me, bud? Thank you. Sorry. All right, rising action.
They were riding, and then she couldn't find her inhaler because she was having an attack.
Okay, good. So they're rising and then riding, and then she had an asthma attack. So that was one problem in the story. And then so our next piece is climax. That's the next one we're building towards. So was there any other problems in the story? Because rising action is when problems.
John wanted to get filmed by the crew, and they didn't film him.
Good, okay. So another problem is John really wants to get filmed by the crew, and they didn't film him. And then what's one more problem that's kind of happening in the story?
Another problem?
Mm-hmm.
She's nervous about doing the half pipe.
Yeah, so she's nervous about doing half pipe. So we have like a series of problems. We have the asthma attack. We have that John really wants to be filmed during this competition or noticed by this crew. And then she's really nervous to enter the competition. All right, what's the climax, do you think, of this book?
When he falls.
Who falls?
John falls.
John falls, and when does he fall?
When he tries to do the hand plant.
Okay, and during the competition? Okay, cool.
Hand plants are hard. I've gotten hurt so many times doing it.
Ooh, I would not try any of it.
It's dangerous because you can get really hurt on your neck. That's why I don't skateboard anymore, because I was in a bowl and I did a hand plant and I fell. And I did that and I hurt my back.
Oh, it's so bad. Ugh, so scary.
That's why I longboard now.
Nice. Okay, so the climax of the story was the half pipe competition and John kind of crashing. Okay. Was there a climax for Rebecca? Did something exciting happen for Rebecca? What exciting happened for her?
She won the trophy.
She won a trophy. Good. Okay. So the climax for Rebecca was that she was super scared to do this half pipe, and she did it. So like her climax, John, the whole competition, the half pipe competition, is the climax of the story. But we have a climax for two characters. John falls, and Rebecca was super scared but practiced, and then she did it. Okay. So then, what's our falling action in the story? You kind of already said it.
They won trophies.
Mm-hmm. So both of them win trophies. And what's a falling action? So remember, all the different problems kind of get resolved. So we had the asthma attack. We had John wanting to get filmed by the film crew. And then we had the Rebecca's like nervous for this half pipe competition. So one problem got resolved by like Rebecca ended up getting a trophy. And what's another way that a problem got solved?
The film crew filmed him.
Yep. So John ended up getting filmed by the film crew. So that problem gets solved. Okay. So the resolution is like what's the resolution of the story?
They go home.
So the character, the competition ends.
They win trophies.
Yep, the competition ends. They both feel good about what happened, and they go home. Awesome, excellent job.